I liked you better with glasses.
Too bad. I like me better without them.
Hey, pretty fans! Welcome to another episode of the Better with Glasses podcast. I am your host, Vicky Pizzalia, and with me is Casey.
Hey.
And we are back for another watch along.
Yes. The penultimate episode of season 2 and the penultimate episode of
the watch along series.
Yep, the watch along series. As you can see, Vicky's got her beautiful new book set out there.
Yes.
Special, very special. We somehow got it before it was even released. I don't know what happened.
Must have fallen off the truck.
Fallen off the back of the truck by the old someone at the shipping department. I don't know, but it was on eBay. So
yeah,
it happened.
I just needed to have first looks, and it's really pretty. It's a nice little box set. I just knew that I wanted to have a pristine version of each of the books.
Yes.
With the show tie-in.
Although the shipping wasn't pristine. It's a little bit.
It's a little banged up. Like literally when I'm like, oh, maybe it fell off a truck, or maybe it's a reject.
May have. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a reject.
It may be a reject, but
anyway, we are getting close to the summer of pretties.
There is just stuff releasing every week, it seems like. Whether it's like a little post or the book cover. I think we're gonna get the merch from American Eagle soon.
Dang.
Which will be super duper exciting.
Yes, and we're planning our special Better with Glasses weekend in July for anyone who wants to come down. We're going to do a scene filming location tour and then a live podcast. We're getting all those details ironed out right now, but we think we know it's July 11th and July 12th. So
some meetups, right?
Yep.
So like we're just going to be hanging out and we're going to meet people out at some filming locations.
Huh?
We're going to meet people out at the filming locations. The ones that are restaurants.
Okay, like yeah. We might do a little like come meet us for
a little
drink type deal. We'll be out.
Rooster in the Crow, maybe?
What?
A little Captain Bill's volleyball, maybe?
Hell's Kitchen.
A little Hell's Kitchen, maybe? And maybe even a Fat Pelican.
Yeah, we don't know.
Who knows?
The details are still, getting ironed out, but put on your calendars if you're interested. We're gonna rock and roll. It's gonna be so fun. Meet y'all in person. We've been, doing this for 3 years now, and it's great to any fan we've ever met has been gracious, nice, fun, cool, awesome. So we want to see all y'all.
And it's the weekend before season 3 comes out. So season 3 comes out July 16th. That's a Wednesday. So it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11th, 12th, and 13th. So that weekend, if you can make it out to Wilmington, North Carolina, that would be fantastic. And we'd love to meet you.
Yeah, for sure. As the details get ironed out and like locations, times, all that gets squared away, we'll be releasing stuff. I believe Patreon gets first crack at them, and they get discounted pricing for anything that like requires a ticket. But yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be super, super fun.
I'm just so excited for the last season and to be able to do this. And I know for some people it's like a long trek, right? Like you might be flying, driving, but like if not now, when?
It's a great little city. It really is.
You got to check it out.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we are doing our watch along for season 2, episode 7.
All right. I'm gonna get this baby started in 5, 4.
You always hop right into it. What is the episode called?
Love Affair.
Love Affair. And what happened in the last episode? Do you remember? You don't, do you?
Hang on. I do. Fight on the beach. There's a party.
There's the big party.
Fight at the beach.
Steven and Taylor have decided that they are going to be a couple. We have Jer and Belly almost kissing again.
Mm-hmm.
We have Conrad and Belly fight on the beach.
Weird, but.
And then we have Belly super duper drunk.
Oh, calling mom.
And that will be where we open this episode.
Here we go.
So we're gonna count it down, and you guys are gonna
3,
press play.
2,
2, 1.
1. Pressing play.
Press and play now.
There's the
Amazon
logo.
original. Prime Video. Ooh, previously
Previously
on.
on.
Okay. So this is where they're deciding to throw a party. Now there is a party. Oh. Okay, so now we have everybody kissing. Oh,
Ooh.
here's
F word.
Jeremiah. Jeremiah and Conrad had a fight. Then Belly and Conrad had a fight. Oh yeah, and the house is like getting wrecked.
Yeah, losing value every minute that passes.
All right. So we have the beautiful, the Samurai Turned Pretty logo popping up.
Yep.
And it opens up with
Belly on the floor.
leaping on the floor with a liquor bottle behind her.
Wake up, Laurel.
Laurel's pissed.
As she should be.
Right. Like, we are not parents, but I would be terrified. What are you doing here? You called me. Yikes.
And then you didn't answer when I called back.
Uh-oh.
That's crazy. She said, "We're leaving."
This scene is way crazy now that I think about it.
Why?
There's some action.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the book, it's like a big deal. She gets smacked.
That happens here, doesn't it?
Hmm. Yeah. Like, we were kind of debating whether or not they'd include smack or not, but I mean, yeah. Laura was like at an event. Like, if you think about it from Laurel's perspective, she's been moping around. She finally made a decision to leave the kids, go on a weekend thing for herself with the book tour, and this happens. Here's Belly guilt tripping a little bit. Well, yikes. Now, well,
Whoop. Big smack.
yeah.
Big smack.
I mean, I feel bad for Belly because she's just trying to explain herself, but she's like yelling at her mother who drove all this way.
Right after she begged her.
Right.
There are the boys looking not as hungover.
Right. You would think that they'd be, well, who knows?
Here
But
comes Jer.
Jer comes down to the beach to talk to Belly. So this is another like, oh, Jeremiah's always there for me. Which this happens in the book as well.
That's the beach, guys.
That is the beach.
What a special place.
It makes me so happy to be there.
It really does.
This, yeah, I can't.
It's a little bit.
It's a little forced on
Yeah.
Gavin's part. It's like the last interaction that they actually had too was super awkward because she was like, "Don't use me to
Right.
get him." So like she immediately brings up the Conrad thing, which Jeremiah doesn't really want to hear.
Yeah. And how is that the first thing?
Right. I think that's why Jeremiah has his reaction that he has here. He's like, "You just got smacked by your mom.
The house is fucking trashed.
I'm just here to like help you feel better." And per usual, you're talking about Conrad again. So,
I don't even know if it's just about Conrad. I think it's more about her.
oh, it is for sure. She has a lot of insecurity in this season. Like she's grieving, but she keeps messing everything up.
Yo, I'm with you, bro.
What, the don't defend
I mean,
Conrad?
it's just like that's not what this conversation should have been.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Except that now she's like, I'm over him. And he says, yeah, right.
She's just an opportunist.
I mean,
Whenever a good situation pops up with one of the brothers, she just goes that way.
she's confused.
But that's what happens.
It's going to happen again in season 3 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just whenever like
Whenever
someone's
Conrad
being
shows up with a
sweet
candy
and
cane in his mouth,
you don't know that.
there will always be something between you and Conrad. So, so some of our fans, particularly Ashlyn, thinks that Jer knows that Belly slept with Conrad. Like in this scene where he's like, there will always be something between you and Conrad. She thinks he's alluding to it.
Interesting.
It could be the case, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You know, what if JR had the house bugged?
Yeah,
He's got it all on videotape.
that would be weird. That would be awkward and strange. So,
Facts.
so you and I talked about this, that like she was all upset and she was driving and Belly's phone was off, but you don't think she tried to call these two as well?
Good point.
Like no one answered her. Like Conrad and Jerry don't look hungover enough that they wouldn't have
Right.
answered Laurel's call. So this part is pretty accurate.
Do you think so?
Well, Laurel's all like, "Oh, I thought they took care of it,"
It would be like,
and everyone's like,
we'll talk about that after you fucking clean this place up.
"I get that," but it's also like when they found out that Adam knew the whole time that Aunt Julia got the house and was selling the house. Like they weren't in the know at all. So here's the thing. I know I fucked up. Like, I don't know, he's like 18, right? 17 maybe?
Right, but he's supposed to be protecting his
That's
sister.
true. That's true. Okay.
I don't think it's a great argument that Belly
Right.
was here for them. Like, no, you're fucking
Yeah, your children who decided to run off and
trash the house.
trash the house is what's happened. Hmm. Belly's like, I don't know what we talk about. You hit me.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's
Laurel's
just
old school, baby.
it's just very awkward. This is a good little scene though. I don't watch this part that often. They totally look like mother and daughter, also. Don't you think? Good casting.
For sure. Laurel, don't apologize too much. True.
Shouldn't have hit her.
Why don't you play the victim now?
Belly?
Yeah.
She's got to channel her anger.
Fucking angry. Not here anymore.
Now we're getting to the truth, people.
Right.
Really digging in.
Right. So what is it? Laurel is admitting that she was a little bit of an absentee parent.
Well, I think they're having emotions
they're
here.
letting their feelings out.
Well, they live in the same house. You get stuck in complacency and not wanting to rock the boat too much. And sometimes you need a big bang, like we talk about, you know. This was the big bang. So you can really finally lay the cards on the table.
Yeah.
See how everyone's feeling. Move on.
Well, that's the other thing too, is like for Laurel, her grief with Susanna is very real and like all the time. And the Big Bang for the kids, like it was like I think Jer or Conrad said it, but it was like they had just not gotten over it. They had just dealt with her passing and the funeral. And then I think Conrad ends up saying like it was like losing her all over again. Like to lose the house.
Lose the house.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, imagine when she dies, you're like, mom is so tied to this place. I'll always have that at least.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like the memory of mom lives in this
It would
house.
probably be the first thing I did would be like, what's happening with the house?
Right.
Look at Taylor.
I like Taylor's little outfit
I don't
here.
know, she's so cute. Fresh hot pizza. Ooh, that look good.
It's a day old.
Exactly.
Oh, you
Even
love day
better.
old pizza. Okay.
I don't love this.
You don't like this apology?
No, I don't. It's not a mistake.
I mean,
What was Laura gonna do? Come down and
well,
MC the party?
they also didn't tell her, right? Like I think if they told her the truth, she would have been there. But I like that she's kind of like, okay,
Joining
whatever's
the
going on with the house, I'll try to fix it. You guys fucking clean up. Shitty. This guy's funny. So now they're all cleaning. Oh, Taylor's leaving. This part's funny. It feels more and more like a family. The bus? No. You're gonna take my car.
Ooh.
Aw. So now Belly's like, what's happening? Is this happening? Taylor's funny. Also, in the new season 3 poster,
Yeah.
shout out that Steven and Taylor are
Or
like
sharing a
in the
float or something.
back, like yeah, next to each other. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're still going strong.
Why would they not be going strong? Hold
Because
the
it's
phone.
been 4 years.
They probably got a house by now. Start a business together. Couple kids.
Oh, kids. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's
Although,
she's just after whoever is in front of her.
although looking after her own heart is at this current moment, Jeremiah, not Conrad.
Unless she's drunk on the beach or in the aisle at Circuit City.
I mean, Party City?
Party City.
Yes, but I don't know. This scene is a beautiful, wonderful scene, but it's very clear that Belly has moved on from Conrad when they're at the trash cans. It makes me
Okay.
sad, but how quickly she's like not grasping for straws and wants to end the conversation and hugs him and says we're friends.
We'll see.
Poor Aunt Julia, man. Like like she's actually having a decent reaction.
Yeah,
Like
that's a very understated reaction, I would say.
right. Like that might just be her personality, but can you imagine like your mom finding that? Like
That's all I keep thinking about.
it would be
It'll be World War
insane.
III.
Insane. Yeah.
She'd call the police on me. Shut up, mom.
What up, mom? So this is where we get the backstory of the house.
Okay.
Okay, my opinion is this scene is way too long, but they do have to fully explain how the fuck this whole thing ended up happening. Like, how do you get into a fight with your sister that's so bad that she is back on her deathbed and you guys can't arrange where the house goes?
Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
Susanna dropped the ball on that one.
She didn't even call. Hmm.
Do you think Julia's got, do you think she needs this money?
I think she does need. Well, I think she can use the money. She certainly doesn't have the money to keep the house. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She's
Apparently
going in for the
Morris.
kill. Well, I'm saying she's
Yeah.
going in for the sale
Well,
here.
Julia never liked their dad.
Right, but she found an opening and it's like, okay, let's peel that onion back a little bit and
Right.
try and close the deal.
Hmm. That's crazy. Did you hear what she just said?
A little.
So she hated her dad, but her mom would always say that she had to go to Cousins and get her dad to give enough of a shit about her to continue paying child support. It's like she didn't want to be with her dad. She didn't want to go hang out with Susanna. She didn't want to go to Cousins. And her job while she was there was to keep the child support going.
Wouldn't the child support come anyway? Even if you don't see your
Theoretically.
kid,
Right,
you still have
theoretically.
to pay.
Yeah, theoretically. That's tough too. Like, so evidently Julia has read Laurel's book.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to read a book about your dead sister who you were at odds with, and then to hear that she had a sister friend who, oh, by the way, enjoyed the beach house
You don't think
for
they must
many a
know each
year.
other though?
No,
No?
they knew of each other.
Right. I mean, the scene that we saw with Julia and Susanna isn't from too long ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. So now she's carrying all this grief and guilt, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Like whatever guilt you have about not mending things with Susanna, like you have a chance to like literally make her sons super happy, which is all Susanna would want anyway. So
True.
go do that. Good angle, Laurel. Good angle.
What?
Yes. Pull it out of the sale. I can't watch that little spin without thinking about the blooper where
Okay. I like that.
you like what?
We're not going to sacrifice the sale. We're going to try and keep it in the family
Right,
through an alternate route.
right. Laurel's like,
Oh, snap.
let me call the dad. Oh boy. Oh, I love this scene so much because the acting is phenomenal, but
Yeah, it's a really good scene. Let's see what you're seeing that you had just mentioned.
Belly is not trying to go there with Conrad. And he is unable to say what he really wants to say. And it's tough. If we're quiet right now, it's because we're watching the best scene on earth.
Hmm. Good Conrad scene so far.
It's great.
Good Chris Bryant acting.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about last night.
She doesn't want to. Avoidant.
Yeah. First of all, Belly, should slow down on your drinking.
He said you're right. He's like really apologizing. But he's not telling her that he still loves her.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's
Mm.
not where you go.
What?
That's not where you go.
He brought up what, sex?
Yes,
Yeah. Well, she's like, I don't regret it.
I know. We can talk about that later. You gotta go in for the kill if you want.
Oh. I loved
Ah,
you. Oh,
I
why?
and this is where you say, "No,
But he
Belly,
said,
I love you."
right, right,
Her, I love you right now.
right, right.
Okay, we're getting there.
He's
So,
gonna say friends. Watch. Watch.
well, this is where you
Watch.
pull her in close.
Watch. So, friends.
She's asking for something else.
No. Ugh.
Or you say friends and be like, or we see how we're feeling.
No, I think she really wants Jeremiah.
I don't think that right now.
It's true. She tries to tell him later. Ugh, Conrad, you fucker.
I think the heart touch was a little much, but
Don't.
does anyone's heart actually hurt?
Yes. My heart hurts just watching that scene. Hmm. This is a good little Sky and Julia moment.
Do you think Sky is in season 3?
No.
For real?
Yeah, because uh Kira already said that she's not.
How about a cameo?
I don't think so.
Watch it.
This is funny. So they clearly have a very close relationship.
They clearly have good
Yeah.
chemistry as well.
But we'll watch. She's gonna talk about the first kiss with Cam. There was dancing. First kiss. That's funny. That's
What
so
a
cute,
scene!
right? He loves whales.
Oh,
He's like,
snap.
oh
Top Gun in
gosh.
the house.
He just looks like a jerk.
They're making him look like a
He
jerk,
just
for
looks
sure.
like I hate him so much. Oh, you don't cook. It's the worst. He's like
He is
so,
what you'd classify as a heavy.
so unlikable. Thanks for backing me up. Oh boy. Did you see Jared give Conrad like a hang back? He's being cornered.
True, true, true.
Oh, oh. Conrad trying to swing.
No, she can't do that. She has a child of her own to consider. Yeah, well, I'm not going to squander their trust to buy this house, and frankly, I'm surprised that you would support that.
We're not going to squander the trust. You're going to move some money around. She's so funny. What?
I'm on Adam's side at the end of this moment. He's
No. This part's yeah. Like oh
oh,
ah Conrad.
he's getting railroaded.
He is getting railroaded, but also fuck him.
Get past your own grief and see what it means to the boys.
Good point.
Bro. Yeah, he can't like
He's obviously not tuned in with
he
like
can't be the dad. Like he's like, "Oh, I thought that it would be better for the boys." Like he's never done anything that's good for the family in recent history.
yeah, except make the life that they have.
No, she has family money.
But he's obviously working also.
He is working. That's why he can move some money around,
Right?
apparently. So now Laurel's like, she picked you. So be the good guy,
I yeah.
right? Like you're a dirtbag and your sons hate you and I hate you,
He,
but like don't be the villain here.
he
Be the
needs
good guy.
it to be put in perspective.
Yeah,
He needs to have it like he needs to take the temperature on his sons and be like, "What do you want and how could I help?"
right. The same way that like if you really want to honor her legacy, like what would if she was an angel hovering over this situation right now, what would she want? She'd be like, Adam,
Sell the Boston house.
sell the Boston house.
Can't afford both houses.
Because that's the thing, they have to buy the house from Julia. Like, you know, it's like, yes, the mortgage is paid off, but it doesn't belong to them. It belongs to Julia. So they have to take on whatever this is, a $5 million mortgage.
Can you acknowledge that that's a big swing for Adam and the boys should
Be grateful.
be grateful.
I, I, yeah, yes. Mm. So they're apologizing to each other.
Yeah.
You guys have heard me say this multiple times. There's only one issue I have with the scene, which is what happens at the end. So Conrad's apologizing for treating Jer like he doesn't have feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Fair.
I feel that.
I feel you, Jer.
It's okay, Jer. Just don't be so angry. Like he's either happy-go-lucky or like super angry. So Conrad's gonna say we're friends. We're friends now.
Hmm.
Hmm. So this is the part that's so hard because he's like I don't want to fight with you, and then Jeremiah's like great, we'll talk. It's like okay, where did the talking go when you're kissing my ex-girlfriend in the middle of this parking lot? And then immediately Conrad's whole yeah, I don't want to fight with you immediately goes out the window, and then they have like a huge fight.
Right, because they also talked about letting Conrad go pursue Belly.
Yeah.
They talked that through, and then that went sideways.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
you
I
know,
mean,
what the easiest solution would be?
to find another girl.
Yeah,
Ugh. But Belly's just so Belly,
she's great.
you know? She's great. It's not easy to find another Belly.
Thanks, Dad.
Jer. Jer with the hug. Conrad, no hug.
Nice.
Oh,
There
all
we
right.
go.
There's a hug.
I mean,
It's a very awkward hug.
no matter how sons feel about their fathers or how bad shit can get, they're still parents. You know what I mean?
Right. The more to it is Belly.
He doesn't want to go across.
Come on, Conrad. Hmm. They're gonna help him study. They're
Good Jer
cute.
scene.
Yeah. Team Cameron. Funny.
That was it's probably her their last line.
Of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably talk about them
Yeah.
in dialogue
Yeah.
in season 3.
This is a good send off. Wicked Aunt Julia.
That's a good
They just
horse
met
name.
her. Huh?
It's a good horse name.
Wicked Aunt Julia.
Yep.
So this is what I was saying earlier. Steven is 18 and technically can drive and go wherever he wants, but oh, Belly knew. Belly knew that they applied. This is a cute scene too.
I mean, he just also said that he applied.
Yeah, but you find out that she helped him here.
So I know how much Stanford means to you.
5 times. They're so cute.
Right. I mean, they should have a conversation right now about wanting that.
She doesn't. Listen. She wants to let him go. She is ready to move on.
I think Conrad's ready to move on.
Conrad's ready to tell her he loves her.
The fact that they're entertaining Stanford, I guess, is kind of moving on.
That's how Belly views it, but at the end of this episode, he tries to bring it up.
The timing's just not right.
I know. Terrible. It's funny because Belly was the most hungover out of all of them.
Yeah.
Literally this morning, and now she's all perky. Everyone else wants to take a nap.
Hmm.
What? You like the little flirty?
Look at those two.
Yeah. It is
Good
true.
shot.
Oh,
That was multiple hours.
it looks like it was multiple hours. It got dark fast. She's gonna pour it on top of him. Hi, Bells. An extra half hour.
In what world is it dark at 5?
I know. It's a little problematic. In the summertime, it's dark at 5, apparently.
Look at this. Conrad's just sucking on a brother all over his ex-girlfriend.
Oh. Ugh. I want cheeseburgers and McDonald's French fries. Oh. Yikes.
What?
Yeah.
Awkward.
It's the same as the pool scene from season 1.
I think Conrad is.
What'll you give me if I do?
Yeah, I think his fucks have gone out the window at this point.
Well, yeah, tides are turning. Like you can see he's gaining more and more confidence to lead up to him telling her, and then she's already kissing Jer.
I think it's interesting that all four of these people know how to study.
Jared does not know how to study.
Mm.
That's not me being mean to Jer. We've talked about this before, but if you see how Jer highlights a book, Jer does not know how to study.
That would be me.
So, Jer fell asleep. Well, this look at how he highlights a book. He's just like highlighting it in circles. Steven, we believe, knows how to study, right?
Yep.
Like straight A student, valedictorian.
Just get some,
Oh,
start drinking.
no.
Get some Coke or something.
No. I don't dance. She's so cute.
Right. But this is just like a
It's a good
a good way to show them all being friends, and that's how it should stay with them all.
no. At the end of the
They're
day,
all at their best in this
they are.
situation.
They are. Well, this is like this would be like before hormones got involved.
I think she
But, you know,
it feels pretty magical to me.
they're so cute.
That's
Okay.
I don't even know.
So this is the part. This is the big part where she goes and has the courage to try to tell Conrad that she likes Jeremiah. And he, once again, is tiptoeing around it. He brings up the Venus thing. But again, he won't just say what's on his fucking mind.
I'm so hungry. It's
Come on.
10:30.
Let's see. All right. Another Belly and Conrad moment that goes absolutely nowhere. So many dead ends.
Yeah. What a sad sack.
Well, Conrad,
Jeez.
he's very anxious. Look, he's all teary-eyed.
I don't think so.
Oh. Look.
Oh
She's looking
boy.
at Jer.
That's what they're implying.
It is. He falls asleep and she says, "There's something I have to tell you. The way I've been feeling."
So messy.
Ugh.
So
Thank God
messy.
he fell asleep.
Can
If
you
he was
imagine that
if
conversation?
if he was awake and she said that she likes Jeremiah now, he would absolutely fail his test.
I mean,
Stanford would absolutely rescind their offer to
it
him.
might be a murder-suicide.
Oh,
It
all of a
would.
sudden, she's like, all of a sudden, I'm having feelings
I could see him
for
go.
your mother.
I could see him in his state of whatever. I mean, he's got great news that they're buying the house, but he's still being down.
They're all
That would
kind
be
of,
bad news for
yeah.
him.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be bad news by the end of this episode. Just you wait.
He needs to go to California and turn the page.
That is what we're expecting. Oh, this part's so sad. Oh, I hate this flashback.
Oh,
They're just such besties. Funny. So we're not talking right now, but this is Laurel and Susanna. Hmm. She's got such a chipper disposition despite everything that's happening.
Yeah, that's where Jer gets it.
Yeah,
Conrad gets his dad.
right. They're so cute.
I hate you so much sometimes.
I love you too, she says.
Let the scene breathe, hon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't want dead air on the pod.
It's okay. Who's singing right now?
Phoebe Bridgers.
Jeepers.
It's called Summer's End.
Yeah, Conrad needs to get to California, man.
Well,
He can always come back to the beach house.
it watching this episode over again,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost easier watching it knowing what's going to happen because all the signs, like all the little clues are there. But if you're watching it for the first time, it's kind of like what I was saying, like Conrad and Belly come together, dead end. Conrad and Belly come together, dead end. Like all the doors are being shut, and then like knowing the end of this episode is like terrible.
That was pretty clutch.
I don't know what the end, how the end is, but I know that.
So look. So this is where Steven tells Conrad, "You got to tell her."
I mean, I want to.
Oh, you should tell her. Tell her. Tell her you love her.
Okay, I was thinking that earlier, but given the last scene, if he did tell her that,
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't
and
have gone well either way. Either way, it wouldn't have gone well, but it's almost pushing her to Jer. Like if he at least tells her, then she can make an informed decision. But him shutting down as usual, she's just like, "Fuck it, fine."
right,
Right? Like this is just proof that I should be with someone else, which is
and
fair.
Jer may also see it as Conrad stepping in again when
Right.
you can't win in this situation. I am,
Yeah.
I am certain of this. They all need to take 5 years off, which we do, and grow up, and then readdress the situation.
Yeah, except that they take 4 years off and Belly and
Dating,
Jer are together.
right? Jer may have had a better shot if he let their lives play out for 5 years, and then,
I mean, he got the girl for 4 years.
but he possibly wants the girl forever.
Yeah.
4 years is a good shot, though. They had a good run.
Right.
We'll see how that turned out.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody else about this, and I'm like, 4 years of a strong, healthy relationship, yes, is probably hard to overcome. So I do think that they probably have a tumultuous 4 years.
Right.
Like some kind of on again, off again.
Yeah.
You know, on again, off again, lots of fights.
Yeah. It's got to be.
Gotta be.
And it's college relationship, so.
Again, yeah. College relationships, high school relationships, like, oh, we broke up. Oh, we're back together. All the time.
I think Khan's wearing New Balances there.
Is he? Jared's wearing New Balances in season 3 in the little photos we saw.
I bet Conrad wears New Balances in season 3 also.
You want to bet?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Maybe it's the official shoe of the Summer I Turned Pretty.
Possible.
Although, the co-brand last year was with
Rollerblades.
Sperry. Sperry had one.
And roller skates.
And roller skates. Yay! This is cute.
Yeah. Everyone stay friends.
We're gonna get a season 3 belly flop.
For real?
I don't know. Well, in the book, Conrad picks up Belly and runs her into the ocean, and Belly flops her in the ocean in her wedding dress. I would love to see that scene. Not gonna lie.
I'm thinking about
They get married, and before they go to the reception, he drives her down to the beach.
I'm thinking about the fact that we cannot snack.
Oh yeah, we're on this like super strict diet, so we're just hungry all the time. It's day one, guys, so
Yeah.
wish us luck.
We have 42 days of this.
Oh, he puts down a towel. He's like, "Oh,
Man, I'm a Conrad on that one.
we've talked about this before."
That's just inconsiderate.
As inconsiderate as
I mean, I think Jared probably didn't put down a towel either.
true. So this part is cute. I forget how much is still left in this episode.
I honestly,
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be over just when they jumped in the pool.
right.
Wow,
Oh,
it's a long ass episode.
oh, but did we see that Conrad just gave her his shirt?
Oh, that's the one that I got for you,
Yes. And Jared's feeling some kind of way about it, you can tell.
bro.
And now Belly feels bad.
Yep.
It's all very awkward. Free fall it.
She obviously did that for
For Jer.
Jer.
Done study?
I'm trying to study.
Loves Jesus. Got to.
So you always make fun of the Conrad fans, but everything's very purposeful. So it's purely on him when she says, and her boyfriend too. And he smiles. And then he starts singing. See, I knew you were gonna laugh at that, but that's like if we interview Jenny Han ever, I'm gonna bring all this stuff up and she's gonna be like, of course it was purposeful. And you're gonna not think that I'm silly for all these thoughts.
Hey, it's UNCW.
That
Potentially a
is.
stop on the scene tour at Better with Glasses Fest.
I
Could
think
be
it
the place where we host the podcast. Who knows?
I think it definitely is gonna be a stop.
That's
Because
in the running for a place where we host our live show.
that's true.
Ooh,
Finch. Finch is fun.
Finch is fun.
All right. Here we go. Okay, so now they get their little frolic.
That's a fun adventure.
Right. Now this is very well shot. So like it's very cute.
I mean,
This
the
so this whole montage reminds me of the season 3
trailer.
trailer. Yeah. Just Belly and Jer being cute, right?
There's obviously something going on here.
Yeah. So I watched the season 3 trailer and it reminded me of something. And it reminds me of this little montage here.
Aw,
Yeah,
Belly's all up in her feels.
I know. And she is so proud to show him her Finch sweatshirt. Then volleyball.
Yeah, I am surprised that actually, I don't know. That's a lot of work
What's a lot
to
of
get the
work?
Finch logo on the floor. I'm trying to think how they did it.
What do you mean? It's just a decal.
Mm, I
They're a
wonder.
mega show.
I know. I wonder if it's post.
Oh. Mm, no, I think it's just you can get a decal made and put it on the floor.
I don't know, man.
But they have Finch like banners
I know
and
that's
stuff.
simple. This is a marble floor,
Okay, but also they
tiled
got
floor.
11 Taylor Swift songs. Do you know how much budget goes into getting that many songs?
That scene might have been shot on the Screen Gems a lot.
Maybe.
As we know, they shoot everything on location. But what I'm saying is, imagine having to at someone else's floor if it's not shot on Screen Gems.
But a decal can be,
It did not look.
peeled
It didn't
off.
look like a decal. I was trying to look for any. It looked very flush.
Nope. So again, here's Jer comforting her. Like, you could play here. I go here. Good.
I do like her inspiration
Yeah.
here.
Right.
Ooh,
The Jer.
great chemistry here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ooh,
Oh. Late night
what?
pizza.
Whoa, late night something sessions.
Shh. Unconfirmed about their quote unquote study sessions. Okay.
I'm
So
surprised they didn't kiss here.
so she wants to kiss here, and then
He
Go.
keeps kicking it down
he
the
keeps
road.
kicking it down the road.
He wants to do it in Conrad's face.
That's why she's finally like, "Hey, are
Yeah.
you ever gonna let this thing happen?" And then there's a big
Come
kiss.
on. I know, but optics, guys, optics.
Ugh, obviously.
Let's keep.
So he's got some nervous energy here.
Yeah, that was a
And
good little look.
yeah, and she's gonna come out and she's gonna try to be clear about her intentions.
Green Bay Packers logo on the third car in. Interesting. Brown is not in Wisconsin.
No.
That's a Wilmington car.
Oh, she was talking about second chances last night to Conrad.
He was just asking her to come to Finch.
I know, but he's like still being protective of his
Right,
heart
but like let it
because she's a
go.
fuck girl. In his opinion.
Okay.
How? That's a good question. How is it different?
This is not the place to have this conversation. Am I right?
I It probably is not the right place to have this conversation, but
No. Why did they have it on the walk around at Finch?
I don't know.
Because we know how this could affect Conrad. Let's.
It's all right.
Oh, that's the end of this episode that you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
obviously.
boy.
So just
Is that like the holy grail of JR fans' location scouting?
yes.
This parking
Oh,
spot?
this parking lot? Yeah. Yeah. I know the exact parking lot. I know it.
Oh no.
I know the
Oh,
exact. Shh, shh. Okay. Oh, I want you.
who does this?
Oh no. And it's like a full-on makeout.
I know you're in public.
It's like people shouldn't even kiss that way in public.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Th-
uh, uh,
This
oh, boy.
is something, bro.
Oh, all up on the car. Oh God. It's so awkward. Make it stop.
Do it in the gym when no one's there.
Ready? Ready? Just the it's so you know how there's like
Oh my
there's so many like TikTok reactions and some of them are real and some of them are obviously fake. But there are a bunch where people make their friends or their significant other watch the show and because they know what's coming up, they film it and like there's a couple I watch where the person is clearly rooting for Conrad and it's already bad enough. So like I watched this one TikTok where this girl made her boyfriend watch the show and he was you could tell he was team Conrad because he was watching this episode and he was like, "No. No, oh my God, just stop." And like he thought the kiss was bad enough. And then it's like, and he's like, bro. Yeah.
That was a really fun rewatch. Just
It-
because I hadn't seen that episode a lot.
We don't usually watch this one
I wonder why.
because it's so tough. It's so tough.
That was something. I had a lot of visceral reactions to that episode. I had a lot of like new energy from that episode. We're getting into season 3.
We are. We are.
Bro,
Yeah. Yeah. So
that was blasphemous.
it's well, that's the thing.
They
So
were
like
in a car.
I know.
They were in an empty gym.
Yes.
They were in a place where their ex-boyfriend and brother is not. Certainly not. Like 100% not at Finch. No chance.
Right. Right. Yeah.
They wait
Because he's
till
in the
they
middle of an exam.
they wait till they get out of the car
Right.
at his college in the same spot they dropped him off.
Right.
Like right on Front Street.
Right. So again,
It looked like
yeah.
I think that was Belly's way of showing him. Like she couldn't tell him that last night.
Yeah.
So subliminally,
Bro.
she wants Conrad to find out somehow, but she doesn't have the strength to tell him.
I mean, yes.
And
But
Jared is just loving
it's
it.
just so hard because, like I've been saying, you didn't remember exactly how it ended, but I remembered exactly how it ended. So
I'm so
it's
happy
like-
I didn't remember because I did not remember
but
that.
on the rewatch, it's so
I
hard.
thought that could have been the next episode.
It's so hard to like see Conrad try to get his confidence up to tell her that he has feelings for her still. Like, and again, dead end. Like she shuts it down at every point. He falls asleep. She uses the friend word, all of it. And he like gets just to the edge of telling her and then he doesn't. Then Steven gets into his head at the very end of the episode and I'm like, bro, she's already moved on.
So it's Steven's fault.
Like the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, like maybe he'll tell her. Maybe he'll tell her. And I'm like, knowing what happens, I'm like, I didn't want him to find out that way, but thank goodness he didn't tell her because
He would have been he would have laid it all out there and it would have been
and then
a
it would've
confidence
just-
crusher.
Now we're gonna go into the final episode where they do have a chance to kind of settle the score, and he has a chance to tell her, and he knows it's like now or never, and he doesn't tell her. So we're gonna get to that episode on our final watch along.
I know that it's not. Don't be sad because it ended. Be sad because it's coming into big time season 3 energy.
I know. Okay, all right.
All right.
do
Well,
you-
on that note, geez, that was some kind of business there. That was a wild episode. I did not remember that ending. We don't watch the episode a lot,
Yeah.
and I don't really watch.
I watch the scenes a lot, but
I
I don't
bet you
watch
do.
that whole episode. Yeah.
Wow, man.
He's floored. He's speechless.
Well, just like the way it all played out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good
The
television. right
gym
there.
was just such a better. Like it was there.
But he stopped it.
He wants to put it on Front Street.
And that he did.
All right. At Better with Glasses Pod on Instagram. Vicky's got you. At Better with Glasses Pod at gmail.com.
Without
No,
the
not at Better. Better with Glasses Pod at gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns. I'm super excited for where we are in this fandom,
Yes.
in our show,
Yeah.
in their show, in the whole world. We're in a really great spot. Things are heating up. Loving it. Thank you for joining us on this ride for the last 3 years. We got a whole lot more coming, and the best is yet to come for sure.
Thanks everyone for listening. And we'll see you next time.